Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli back here in the shop. It's winter, it's cold, and this is the time I like to tinker with my tackle. Got a great tip for you today on how to use one of the hottest new products out there from VMC. It's called the Neko Skirt. I know you heard about this thing. It won Best of Show at ICAST in 2018. If you look at it, it is a nail weight with skirt material that comes out of the back. The great thing about this skirt material is they used both silicone and living rubber to create a really unique breathing action. I want to show you 3 ways to use the VMC Neko Skirt, and it's really going to change the way your bait looks in the water, and it's a great little modification. I can tell you, you can fish the Neko Skirt weight with any style of plastic. Worms, creatures, tubes, crawls, lizards, anything you want. But my favorite style bait to fish with the Neko Skirt are soft stick baits. This is the Berkley Power Bait General. Got it in a couple sizes. This is the 5.25, 5 1/4. It's a great all-around size. And I want to show you how I'm going to use this Neko Skirt. The first one is when you're using it to fish Neko style or weighted wacky style. And that's a real easy one. That's the one you probably know. We're going to get that little deal there, and we're going to stick it right in the butt, the fat end, not the skinny end, the fat end of that soft stick worm. Before I stick it in there, I always put a little dab of super glue, whatever your favorite super glue is. I love the Gorilla Glue. I'll put a little dab on there. I get that soft stick bait, and I put it right in the fat end of that stick bait. I like to make sure it stays nice and straight. And when you look at it, now we've got a stick worm that's weighted in the back and has that skirt that's going to flare on the fall, flare on the bottom, provide a unique action. So for Neko rigging, okay, we're Neko rigging it. I'm going to have a VMC O-ring. I go under that O-ring, and now I've got a Neko rig that has extra action. Also, wacky rigging, hook it right in the middle, skip it around docks, skip it around isolated timber. Now I've got a soft stick bait that has a unique profile and a unique fall because it's weighted in the fat end. But I want to show you 2 other ways to use this Neko Skirt, and really, really cool modifications. The first one is as a dragonfly imitator. If you live anywhere where there's dragonflies flying around, from late spring through early fall, a lot of times you'll see these dragonflies from 3 inches to 4 or 5 inches flying along, and you'll see bass come up and absolutely gobble them off the surface. New Jersey, New York, I've seen it in Florida, I've seen it in the Carolinas. Anywhere you go where there's dragonflies, try this modification. Getting that same stick bait, 5 1/4. I usually use a 3 or a 4/0. This is a 4/0 VMC hook. And I do a normal Texas rig, right? Fat end at the top. I go around and do my normal Texas rig. Here we go, okay? Just a normal Texas rig soft stick bait. But here comes the dragonfly modification. Check this out. I'm going to use that same VMC Neko Skirt, and I'm going to insert it between where the point comes out and the eye of the hook. And I like to go in right above where that collar is, that worm collar on that bait. I'll push it in nice and straight. Don't forget, add a little super glue before you do that. And now look at this modification. Look at that. Now you've got a soft stick bait that has wings, just like a dragonfly. And I can tell you, when you throw this bait around dragonflies and you kill it, and now it's weighted, so it's kind of shimmying down. A lot of times too, I'll pop it on the surface and then kill it. It really does look like a dragonfly with those dragonfly wings. Unbelievable. One last system I want to tell you about. This is another cool one. You're going to like this one. I call this my soft frog imitation. Going to use the same thing. Going to use that VMC Neko Skirt weight. And again, the nice thing about these weights is you can change sizes. They come from everywhere from a 32nd ounce up to a quarter. I can use my nips. I can trim them down to take weight off. But in this modification, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take that soft stick bait and we're going to Texas rig it, but we're going to Texas rig it backwards. So I'm going to turn it around, skinny end first, and I'm going to do my normal Texas rig. I'm going to go in about 1/8 of an inch, pull it out. I'm going to go around the shank of that hook. Okay. Texas rig. All right. Normal Texas rig, soft stick bait, but now I'm going to do the frog modification. And on this modification, instead of going into the back, the very, very butt end of that soft stick bait, I'm going to go up about 1 inch from the back side. And the same thing, just like that dragonfly modification, I'm going to put it in there. Now look at it. Now I've got legs in the back. And because it's positioned a little higher, it really falls a little different. And I'll twitch it on top. And when I twitch it, those legs twitch. Just like a soft frog, just like a hollow-bodied frog. But unlike a hollow-bodied frog, I'll twitch it, I'll twitch it, I'll twitch it. I get to a hole in the grass. I get to a log. I can kill it. And all of a sudden, this thing shimmies in reverse because the weight's toward the back. That's my frog modification. And remember, just add a little drop of super glue to keep that weight in there, and you're good to go. Listen to me. Try this. Your favorite soft stick bait, VMC Neko Skirt, in whatever weight you want to fish, little thing of super glue, and you've got 4 killer ways, 3 styles to fish that VMC Neko Skirt to make that bait do something that's very unique and the fish haven't seen it before. I hope that tip helps. I hope you catch a lot of fish. Good luck. Good fishing.